For over 2 decades, we focused on one philosophy, the 10 life values, a system that helps us examine our lives, our vision, our leadership. Our products and our services are exclusively for men, all men. The ones who teach and mentor our kids, maintain our livestock and grow our food, make and repair our products, saves us from catastrophe, and protect our nation. The 10 life values are woven into every product and service we create. Because at the end of the day, our vision is to see all men from every community equipped with the appropriate processes and the necessary tools to be excellent fathers and the best version of themselves they can be.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on SHEEPSTAYSLEEPTV. Shout out to everybody who support the platform. Much love. And we back with another video. And in this video, I want to speak on a black man who was exonerated this week after wrongfully being accused and serving 32 years in prison. Now, I'm going to read this article, and the article will also be in the description box for you to check it out. But it says, this is by NBC New York, which is Channel 4 in New York. And it says, it was an emotional scene at a Queens courthouse on Monday as a man who served 32 years in prison for a fatal double shooting was exonerated at last. You see how they try to make it seem like it's some type of victory? This man just lost 32 years of his life. But let's continue. Carlton Roman, now 59, walked out of the court building in the afternoon after what appears to have been a travesty and miscarriage of justice from the beginning, which included witnesses lying, a homicide file that disappeared, and a 911 tapes that suddenly surfaced. But through it all, Roman believed that someday the truth will set him free. On Monday, it finally did. Everybody expects mistakes to be made. I'm not even angry that a mistake was made, Roman told the court. Really? But I'm not very pleased that it took 31 years to fix it. To me, that's despicable. Okay, that's the response I was looking for. It's not just Queens that has to do better. We all have to do better because this shouldn't happen. This shouldn't happen to anyone, said Queens Supreme Court Justice Michelle Johnson. Now, we're going to stop there. Now, if you haven't yet, make sure you get down in the description box and click the link and get the first issue of our Black Manosphere magazine, where we discuss 10 main issues that Black men are faced every day. And one of those things is the constant threat of extinction. This is a classic example of that. Because at any day, at any time, a Black man in his 20s can be pulled off the streets and put in prison wrongfully for 32 years of his life, and everything just supposed to be okay. As Carlton said, Brother Roman said, he said it's despicable. It's more than despicable. This man was taken off the streets at 27 years old for no reason. He just was wrongfully accused and locked away, and they threw the key away. And I'm pretty sure he had to do a lot of things for those 911 tapes to be resurfaced, for his case to be looked at again. I'm pretty sure he had to do a lot of fighting from jail. This is a example, brothers, of a constant threat of extinction that we're faced with every day. And see, when I got this story, I had to talk about it because this is all too dear to me, because one of my best friends, his father did over 20 years in prison, and he was wrongfully accused for a murder. And he was sentenced to do 25 to life. And he sat in prison, if I'm not mistaken, almost 20 years, if not 20 years, for something he did not do. The witnesses lied. It was a bunch of police corruption, because the police didn't like my homeboy's dad, so they already had it out for him. See, we go through this. This is normal for us, brothers, especially coming up in the environment that we coming up in certain times that we came up in, and our fathers and our uncles and big brothers came up in. There's a lot of black men who are still sitting in prison and who got wrongfully accused and who've been sitting in prison 30, 40, 50 years. There's plenty of stories of this. Go to Google and type in the Angola 3 and find out what the justice system did to those brothers down there in Louisiana, the Angola 3. And why Angola prison is still one of the most dangerous prisons on the earth today. Look it up, the Angola 3. Or just go to the playlist section of my channel and go to Black History Month of 2019, if I'm not mistaken. 2019 or 2018 is when I spoke on the Angola 3. The constant threat of extinction for us, brothers, is something we cannot ignore. We cannot ignore this. This is why it's important we get a value system. We must begin to value ourselves, brothers. We must begin to provide agency for one another. Because just like Carlton Roman, just like my best friend's father, who was out of my best friend's life for 20 years of his life for no reason, we have to do something about this, brothers. We have to let other brothers know what they're faced with. And this is why our own publications, our own media is important. because we have to be able to reach our brothers and let them know what's really going on in the world and what we really need to be focused on. And this is a perfect example, man, because it speaks to the constant threat of extinction that Black men has to deal with on a daily basis. We could just be walking down the goddamn street, get pulled off the streets and thrown in prison for 32 years for nothing. And that's despicable. So if you want to read the article in its entirety, it will be in the description box. Also, get down in the comment section, brothers, and let me know what you think of this. Let me know what you think of this. This is DS1 Ross of Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. Shout out to the A-Game family. Salute to the A-Game nation. Much love to all the visionaries. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.
This show is sponsored, and this channel is sponsored by A-Game, a male herbal solution. A male herbal solution. Fellas, get down in the description box and join this A-Game lifestyle. This is a lifestyle promoting optimal health for us men. It's a lifestyle that promotes optimal health for us men. It is for our energy. It is for our vitality. It is for our strength, and it is for our libido. Fellas, join this A-Game lifestyle simply by clicking the link in the description box, and at your checkout, type in the promo code SHEEP and the number 10. That's SHEEP and the number 10. Get a discount off on your purchase.